Here we go. Sydney Sweeney, the actress, made some ads for some jeans, American Apparel, I don't know, some jeans.
American Eagle.
American Eagle. Okay. Sydney Sweeney, the actress, made some ads for TV ads for American Eagle. Larry's one sentence. Go ahead.
They're super hot. And
they're super hot, semicolon.
Which, by the way, is, I hesitated to vote for this one, Mark, because it can only get me into trouble.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to go for it. She's a lovely young woman. She's quite buxom, and there is outrage now over a couple of things. But most specifically, they do this double entendre where she talks about how she's got great genes.
Yeah.
And of course, she's talking about her genes. Does anyone remember Brooke Shields and Nothing Gets Between Her and Her?
Yeah.
Yes.
I do.
Yes.
All right, Larry, stop, because you're well over a sentence, even with semicolons. But we're telling Michael the story. And for those members of the community who don't know it, inexplicably, there are people on the left who say this ad is about Nazis and racial supremacy and
I already know how I feel about this.
Yeah, and hostility towards the left. I don't know, something else, Larry.
Yeah, because they're saying that this is, we've gone through quite a bit in our pop culture in terms of reorienting and incorporating diverse faces and names and representation in our advertising. And I think that this might be seen as some kind of, I don't know, by the left, they're seeing this some sort of reassertion of white supremacy and American dominance or white dominance by having a beautiful blonde woman say she's got great genes because she's white and blonde, which is not how I read the story, but that's how they're reading it, because they're mentally ill.
Yeah, and I'll say finally, in conclusion, then we're going to go to your questions. This represents to me the most insane reaction of the intolerant left of anything I've seen, to the extent I really understand it, and I can't believe I really do, because it seems so insane. That was all semicolons and commas. Here's it, and there's genes. She's making a joke about genes, but there's no assertion of white supremacy.
But the person who brought me into this punditry world was Andrew Breitbart, and he famously said that politics is downstream from culture.
Yeah.
This is incredibly important, and it's as Democrats wring their hands and spend $20 million doing their autopsy to figure out why they lost young men in the last election. This is why they lost young men in this election. That they can't let this ad campaign go by without political divisive commentary.
Want more great clips like that? I've got an idea. Hit the subscribe button, be part of the two-way community, never miss a clip, and you can always watch our full episodes, join them live, go to twoway.tv.